Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, and today we're going to be making this Halloween cat with his hat. There's his hat. Okay, so first things first, I've sorted out all of the pieces and I've labelled them with sticky labels so as I know which is which. So we have pieces for the head and the face, which are there. Sort them all out. We have the base. We have the body 1 and 2. I've done them like this because I did the first time I made this Halloween cat, I couldn't identify the pieces, so I come up with an idea of actually labelling each piece. So there's his front legs, there's his chest 1 and 2, those are the ears, we'll put that with the head, and we're going to start with the hinge legs, which are the back legs at the side. So as you can see, they're all scored, so I'm just going to go around and score each line. Find it a lot easier to score them before you start assembling each one. Got some little ones there that need doing. And it doesn't look like a leg at the moment, but once we start to glue it together and it starts to take shape, you can see then what it will be. Okay then, we're going to start with our glue. So I'm going to start in this end, and always remember that a tab goes to a straight edge. Try and push it in, hold it. This is quick gut drying glue. This glue is the Pin Flare bookbinding glue, which I use for all of my projects. You don't really need a lot of glue, and it does dry rather quickly. And we hold that piece in. Hello Belle, this is one of my cats, Belle. She was a rescue. She's been with us about 8 years now. She's just popping to say hello. We glue that one into there. Hold it tight. Use your mat if you need to really push the tabs to grip nicely. That's that bit. And we turn around and we've got this bit here. I'm going to glue this bit in here. Glue it to that one. And then this one, this tab here, goes to this piece here. And that will start, so I think this bit's the pull. Yeah, it looks like the pull. That's it. That's the base. They are a little bit fiddly to start with, but I can see that another tab needs to be attached to that piece. There we go. The card I'm using is also Linda Chapman's World of Paper. It's the black 12 by 12 card. I absolutely love this card. It's really easy to work with. Okay, just got another bit to do. Let's turn it round. Top tip as well, if you've got a little bit of glue on your hands, always have a damp paper towel or something just to wipe your finger clean from glue, and then you won't get it on your projects like I have already. Put that piece in there. It's starting to take shape now. So we got a tiny tab there which attaches to that. I think these are the knees of the cat. It's a very, very tiny tab, so I'm going to give this one an extra hold. That's it. These tabs here is where it's going to attach to the chest. So we can carry on now and do this little bit here. Pull that little tab up a little bit. There's two there. One there and one there. So stick them. I'm going to pop it down. Once it grips a little bit, you'll be able to pop it onto the mat, your hard surface, and glue it. Make sure it really grips quite tight. And that's it. That's actually the side of his one leg. So that will be ready to attach to the one body. So we'll put that to one side, and we're going to assemble the other hind leg now. So again, I'm going to go around and score, bend all the score lines, which is going to be easier for me. The inside. That's my other cat fighting with Belle. Belle doesn't like anybody by her. Attach that piece. The other cat she's fighting with is our little Dallin. He's a blind cat. We rescued him too. But the poor little thing, he does get some hits off the other cats because he can't see, he doesn't know who's there by him. Bless him. Okay then, so we'll do this other tab here. I might find this easier actually than doing the bigger pieces. As you go along and make more and more, you will figure out what's best for you, what works for you, what's easier to assemble first. It's practice, as they say. Now I'm going to glue this large part that I glued on the other one quite early on. I've done those other figgly bits there. That's the knee of the leg. Next bit. It is time consuming when you're having to hold the pieces together until the glue is stuck, but it is worth it at the end of the day. You want your project to stay glued together. Got a little stubborn piece there. I'm holding this piece, that piece with my other thumb and finger, and while I'm gluing this piece, giving them a chance to stick together while I'm getting the other piece ready. And then I'm just moving along and lining the piece up like that. It's coming together quite well. Right, and this piece, I've got a tab there and a tab here. So I think I'm going to do this tab first. Glue them together, let's see how we get on. So we got that one, which I'm holding with my finger and thumb. And then I'm going to ease the other piece round to line up my other finger and thumb. And giving it a chance to grip and hold. Okay. Give my finger a quick wipe. And there we got the other piece now, the last little piece to put the foot together. And there we go. That's the other leg together. So we have two hind legs now. Okay. put those to one side. And I'm going to assemble now the chest. So here's my chest pieces, 1 and 2 on the files, as you'll see. And that's how they fit together, like that. So again, I'm going to bend all the score lines so as I can ease the pieces together, because the chest does sort of bend a little bit. Oh, if you want to know what where I got these files from, these are from the Cutting Craftorium Trick or Treat USB. And I've only really made the cat from there and the book that he sits on. I made the little treat boxes as well. If I have time, I can do some tutorials on the treat boxes, but they are quite easy to fit together. If you would like me to show you how to do some of the files, if you have any ideas, if you have any difficulties with anything, please comment and let me know, and I'll see what I can do for you. Okay, we'll start at the bottom. This piece is easy, I can do this on the flat because it's not having to move around yet. Try and get it to match up there like that. You need to fold it on itself and really press hard on the pieces to make sure they fit together. Okay, so next we have the middle part. Just bend it round, guide it round as much as you can. Get it to grip. Alright, now we've got the larger piece on this front bit of the chest. And again, I'm going to get it all lined up to those score lines. Okay. And the top piece fit together like that. There we go. That's the chest piece together. Now we're going to fit the hind leg, fits there like that. So those tabs will fit to this part of the body, which is going to be quite difficult, quite fiddly, but we'll get there. We'll take our time. Let's see if we can get him to line up. There we have it. I've got that to line up perfectly. piece out of the way to tuck that one back in. And now I'm going to glue the other piece there. So we'll come in with our glue. And I'm going to hold it to fix, which it is. It's holding lovely. There we have it. So underneath we have 2 tabs there which are going to fit to this. So I'm going to fit this one to it first from the chest. So I'm going to fit that one to there underneath. So it fit like that. So let's get some glue. And push down the leg. Hold that. And then the other 2 pieces I'm going to push in as well to seal. Seal it like that. And we have it. Okay. These I think should bend in and out, I think. A little trouble. There we go. And that's how it should sit. So now we're going to have a go at doing the other leg. Okay, I'm gluing the one bit now into this part. I'm catching it with my fingers, so it will get a little bit fiddly, but once you persevere with it, it'll be fine. So I've got that bit in there, and I can squeeze it so as I can bend the tab and give it a bit more pressure to make sure it actually sticks to it. A little bit of glue had leaked there. There we go. And the other piece. There we go. Oh. There we go. That's Dallin making noises. He's calling the others, the other cats, to find out where they are. They're probably hiding from him. Okay, now we've hid that. So we've got that piece now bent round. And we can fit that tab now to there, a foot, or his paw, I say. That's it. And then I've got those other two pieces there to attach to complete the other four. Add those together. Trying to get you to see. There we go. So we now have the legs, back legs attached to the chest. So we'll put that to one side, and I'm going to assemble the front legs. So we have two front legs at the moment. They are both the same, but because they're nice big pieces, I decided to label them separately. So I'm going to score my lines. There. Okay, that's all of them done. Now I'm going to start from the top and work my way down. So I'm going to start at this piece here. And point it into shape. And hold it. Wait for the glue to take. Which it has. Lovely. And we're going to go down the middle of the leg now. Okay. And then we got this part. That's it. And then I'm going to glue these little tabs, which this back one is going to fit in there and this one is going to fit into there. So it might be a better idea to do it from the back actually. So pieces. So it's one at the back and one here. Just pressing against my finger. See, and there's this piece. So there, and that one. Then this one fits to the front. This is going to make his paw. And glue that one together. Now we're ready now to do the other part of the side of the leg. So let's hold those together there now. A bit more glue on the black. Lift that up with my little finger just to hold it out of the way. There we go. And again, just fold that little back if I can. Get the glue into that piece. Into position. Now glue. The side of the paw now to the front of the paw. I am getting glue everywhere. Okay, and that's the one leg almost completed. We've just got the back part now to fit. And this is just a few lines to bend the tab, because we have the majority of the tabs on that side. Now, okay, so this tab fits to there, so it's the actual the foot, the bottom of the foot. So I'm going to attach that one first, so as I've got a nice hold on the leg. So line up the lines, make sure they match. And then I can make, we won't see the back of the legs once they're all attached to the body, but these will fit, this part will fit on the base. So now I'll hold the bit I've glued already and then just flick that little piece out the way so that I can put some glue there, and I'm going to try and line them up. Just using my fingers and my thumb to press each piece together so as the glue will grip. I've already done that one piece, so I'm going to do these now. trouble now. There we go. Let's push those down. Let's hold them together. Let's push that in line. That's it. And now it's just gluing each tabs now on the back. If you want to do each tab individually, that's fine. That's entirely up to you if you don't feel comfortable enough. That's it. It's whether they're going to take or not. See, these aren't taking. So I'm going to try and hold it together and give it a little pressure to each one. And there they've taken. Okay. Doesn't have to be perfect, like I say, it's going to go against the body anyway, so we won't see it. So there's the first leg. Okay, then we're going to start on the second front leg. And I'm going to glue the top part here. Make sure it's glued that part together. So that's the front piece, and this is the other. I'll do these now. Bend that up out of the way so as I can get to the tab. Okay, got the front piece almost attached. Right, this piece is going to form the front paw. So, making sure I've got all of those glued. That piece there is going to attach to there. So I'm going to push that in, yeah, in line. Where I have, I'm going to hold it there. And then we're going to glue this other piece there. And glue that other piece to there, like that. And while I'm holding that piece, I'm going to be gluing this tab, getting this one ready. And attaching that one to there. And then again, while I'm holding that piece that I've just glued, I'm going to add some glue to this one. Okay, now turn it round and I can start to glue now these tabs to the other side of the front part. Just wipe away that glue and push that one out now with my little finger so as I can get to that tab. There we go. Now again, I'm going to turn it over so as you can see which one I'm actually gluing. It's this tab here and that tab there. I'll do that one as well at the same time. So it's moving the piece to fit that corner and then that one to fit there. There we go. And just hold the pieces between my finger and my thumb. And then it's glued. Okay. So now again, I'm going to fold in these tabs. We're going to assemble the back. Well, attach the back. So, got my gluing tab. I'm going to attach this tab again like I did with the first one. That just fits in nicely, so as I can line it up. Hold that tight. Give it a chance to attach. Wipe any excess glue. And then I'm going to glue those tabs there to attach the bottom of the foot. Okay. Once you get the first part in place, then it's a lot easier for the other parts to fit into place. I want to try and get that piece attached, and then I can squeeze that back part in the paw. There, it's gripped it now. I'm going to go in with my finger and thumb this part here so as I can push it down and push the other tabs down as well. That one hasn't gripped. That's it. That's it. Right, I'm going to do bit by bit to show you. Oh, I need to do these. Because I haven't got a score line until there. So I'll push that in a little bit. Line them up as much as I can. So there's two different ways there If you find this way easier than the did with the first leg, then that's fine. Again, it's entirely up to you what's best for you. I'm still learning along the way. And then I can grip the top, which will then grip these side pieces as well. And there's the other leg put together. Okay, so I'm going to put those to one side for now, and I'm going to assemble the body. Now the body is in two pieces, and as you can see I've already scored the lines to save a bit of time. I'm going to assemble the pieces that are already attached to get the shape, because I'm not quite sure how these pieces go together. So to make it easier, I'm going to attach these pieces to get the shape, and then I can see what where goes. So while I'm holding that one, I'm gluing this one. Try and speed up a bit of time. Hold that one, fold it back. Now I need to align these up so as they fit in together. There we go. I think I can work it out. That's the piece where the leg fits. So this bit's the back. We'll find out when I've assembled them. So I'll glue that one together. And turn it round. Let's bend that one a little bit. It is a small, very thin piece. There, a tab to attach. So and Belly's having a play. Right, okay, so there's the one side, and here's the other side. I'm going to do this bit. Okay, I can just reach with my right hand, just. Let's bend that one back. There we go. And just fold that piece back, and that one so as we can tuck it in. Get that one together. Bend that one while I'm at it. And turn it round. And we've got a very tiny tab there to add to this part. Right, because my hand isn't long enough, each. I'm going to try and get into there, like so. Get some of the glue off, and that's the other part. So now you have two pieces like that, and it's obvious that that is where the legs fit. So if I bring in the chest that we did earlier, we can now see, and it's nice and dry now see that, that's that piece, this piece will fit on there like that. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm going to glue this piece and get it secure, so then I can glue the rest of the tabs. I'm going to need to fold it over a bit and try and guide it in as best as I can. There, I've got it right. So let's try and pull that piece down. Got it. So there. Let's see if I can get the two ends attached before I can press the middle down. I don't want it to come apart on me. There we go. That attached better than what I thought. Okay, so now we've got this bit that lifts up here. So we've got a piece. Push that down. This side piece will fit here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave those tiny pieces for now, and I'm going to hold on to it there and glue this piece to this piece. So let me grip it. So there we have it. Now I'm just going to push it against my fingers till it's gripped. Okay. Really try and push it. Okay, now we've got to do these pieces here. So inside we've got them there. Belly's deciding she wants to have a play and a run around. So we'll tuck that inside and fold it back, and I'll get a little bit of glue on it, and then that will glue there. And then we've got the other piece, which is here. And then that is going to attach. Squeeze it in, so as you can see, going to attach inside there like that. Okay. So now we can just move down the back part now. a little bit figgly. Okay, so I'll just fold those. I can use the side to give it a bit more pressure. And then we're going to use the other part. So I've got the bottom part and I'm going to push the tab to this bit with one of my other fingers. I can show you. So I can apply some pressure to help it to stick. And that's the one side of the back. And now we need to do this side. So again, I'm going to stick it to this tab. It's quite a large tab, which it will need really to hold it all together. So we're going to hold that piece and then tuck it inside and line up the tab, which is lined up quite easily, like the other one. I always find the larger tabs line up better than the tiny ones, especially when you're manoeuvring it around. It tends to hold better a larger area. So now, getting quite large now, so I'll turn it on its side and I'm going to attach this top tab like so. So that all of that now is attached, and now we're going to attach the rest of the back to the leg. And just turn it upside down. We have the tabs here. If I attach the tab for the top of the leg, which is this one, then the smaller ones will fall into place. So let's grab that one, and because that's it, just try and go from underneath and I can pull that tab across to, right, so I've grabbed that one side. I've now got the other side. Apply pressure now with my finger and thumb, and then I can glue that tab there and pull that into place. That just needs pushing. I can't see it. Where are you? There it is. And then got that other piece there to attach to that one. apply and do the back part of it now. So let me try and get that lined up. My hands seem to be a bit too big now to get in between the pieces. Give it grit. I'm going to pour it down onto my mat and give it a good pressure on there. Once I get the one end attached, it's a lot easier then to apply pressure. It doesn't move. So now we've got the other two tabs, which, like the other one, I did the bottom part first to get that in line, and then the middle one should fall into line, and I can apply pressure to that as well. That's it. Not quite a come undone. So apply a bit more pressure. That's got it together. Now we can join the back up. So I'm going to use the top part of the back of the neck. Get that lined up. Once I get the one end together, the others, just holding my fingers underneath, holding the tab while I hold in the top part together, and there we go, they are attached. And then we just pull it a little bit apart to apply some glue to the other part. Hold the tab next to it if you can, just to guide it in. Then I'm using another finger to pull pressure on. And then I can carry on putting the pressure on along the rest of the tab. Nearly there now. That's it. So it'll soon be looking more like a cat. We've got the last two pieces, the last two tabs. So I'm going to grip the bottom one, the last tab, and then this tab I'm going to try and ease together and apply pressure again to hold it together. There we have it. Right, we have a base, but I'm going to put the base on before I put the head on. So I'm going to assemble the head now. We're going to put that, oh, I've missed a piece here at the top. There we go. Won't take long just to do that. So we're just going to put that to one side now to dry a little while we assemble the head. So what I've done to, I've got all of the pieces. I've actually attached them to my sticky note so they don't move. Okay, the head comes in two pieces. There's a larger piece and a smaller piece. The larger piece is the main part of the head. So again, I'm going to work my way around and glue the head. While I'm holding that one, I'm going to be gluing this tab. It hasn't quite caught. It is a tiny tab actually, so that might be why it hasn't gripped. It has now, okay. Got a bit of glue on my hands. And then I'm going to add that one. Okay, see what else we needs doing. You have a tiny tab there. I'm just about bendy. It's that tiny, I didn't see it when I was preparing to score it earlier. So I can hold that now. Here's another tab. Push that out the way and you can see, hopefully. And then on this one, put a tiny glue on that one. Hold that one. And then we glue that one. As you can see, as it's falling into place, you get to know where the tabs go. We've got another tab there, so I'm going to put a bit of glue on that one. Attach that one. Okay, let's move round. We have another tab there. This is the bottom, no, the top, sorry. The bottom is what we attach that piece to. So this is the top. So let's turn it round and go back now. There's another big tab. Can't quite grip with my finger, can't reach it. So. There we go. And that piece goes to that tab there. tab. That's that one. And then this piece here goes to this line, straight line there. That's the one part. Oh, we've got a piece here that's come apart. Let's give it a bit more pressure. And there we go, that's one piece done. Now we've got the second piece. So again, I'm just going to follow the tabs, gluing them to a straight edge. I'm going to fold that piece back so I can get to that tab with the glue. So while that tab is gripping, I'm going to be putting some glue on this one. Like that. Fold that back. And then I can put some glue on this piece. Holding that one. Then I can fold that piece back and I can put some glue on that one and hold that piece. This one's come together quite quickly. Then we're going to assemble the head in a moment. That's it. It's all lined up with the score line. And then we got the top bit. Yes, I think this is the top. Yeah, the larger bit, I think, which will fit there, is the head, the base of the head, which is, I've lost it now, there. That is the actual piece that fits onto the body. So now we're going to fit these together and move them around. I can see that that goes to there like that. Those fit. So I'm going to glue these two to get the top. It's going to be figurely. But nevertheless, we will do it. Again, it's just a bit of patience and a bit of perseverance. If that bit's... No, it hasn't. Okay. Get one of the pieces to grip, then I can put them on the mat and then I can push the tabs to the glue. I've got one piece stuck to it. Now I'm having a bit of trouble with that piece, or so I'm going to leave it and I'm going to do this piece first. It's a little bit difficult as my hands are too large to fit, to hold it together. So I'm going to try and start with an easy part. This is the actual second time I've made this cat So the more and more you make, if you wish, you find ways that are a lot easier for you. So I can push that on the mat and push it down. And now I've got that part gripped. I'm going to do this bit. I'm going to do the top bit last, I think, once it's assembled together. So let's get that one under there. Get my hand in a bit better. Let's see if I can push my finger against it now. And hopefully I'll get my fingers in and get the other part attached. Right, I'm not going to do the bottom yet. I'm going to attach these smaller tabs now, the ones I tried to attach earlier. Put a bit more glue on. So we've got that one. Come on, there we go. It's not playing the game with me today. And then push that under there. Get it pushed. There we go. It's gripped it this time, and I can push it down. Right, now I'm going to do this little tab here on the side. Get my finger there. If I can grip it, and then I can put pressure on. That's it. I've got it. I need to find better ways to attach the head together. Okay, now we're going to get that piece in. Move along the tab because I don't think it's catched. I'm trying to move along it as far as I can reach, and it's done. So we've got one tab this side, one tab the other side. So let's see if I can get that one gripped. Get ready to tuck that one underneath. But also I don't want to distort the head, so this is where we have to be careful. We've got 2 more tabs left, and this one has decided to not cooperate with me. So see whether we can always use a pen to get in there if we can, to push the tabs up to help them grip the side. That's it. And now we've got the other tabs to complete the head. If we put it that way, and there's your head taking shape. This bit's the front because that's where his nose is going to be, and that bit's the back because it's more flat. So now we've got that piece. It hasn't quite glued together yet. I'm hoping gravity will help the pieces to fit together while we assemble the ears. Okay. So the ears are quite easily to do. So we'll just start off with that one piece. Got another tab there. And it looks like this piece needs to be tucked inside. So I'll glue that bit, and we can glue them all together. Let's push it into place. And there we go. And that's one ear done. And then I've done them white. I've done them in white to give you a choice really. You can do them pink like what's on the cat I've already done, in colour them. And then his nose I did pink as well, so I can do that. Inside the eyes, which are there, I coloured them yellow. And then these little pieces here are coloured black. So there we go, that one's assembled. And we've got the next one. So we have took all those pieces in. So we got this one that is going to hold its shape for me. Push that against there. And then these I'm going to try and glue together. And that's the front of the ear. And that's the back of the ear. Okay. And there's the ears done. Okay, the next bit we're going to assemble the top to the body. And what I find better is gluing one piece to secure it on. Hold it tight. And then lifting on that slightly and then gluing all of the tabs, and then going at the opposite, and then we can sort of shape it. Once we got the shape, now underneath I can get my hand in and push out the bits that have gone inside and push the tabs against the top part to help the glue to stick. If you feel better, put it on the mat and push the tabs firmly around that piece until the glue is stuck. It's not perfect, but we'll try again, shall we? Because the head will go on the top, you won't see it anyway. But I'm not happy with that, so I'm gonna add a bit more glue to the back pieces. It hasn't quite caught. It's caught the front, but not the back. So again, I'm gonna fold it, get it on the top, upside down, press hard down on the tabs, each piece, and this time they're stuck. Okay, so put that to one side, and I'm going to finish off the face now that's had a chance to dry. So now we've got the ears. We'll put the ears on, and the ears fit there like that. So each of these has got a score line for you to help you line them up. And just put plenty of glue on there. And place the ear on the head. Like so. Then the next ear, bend that. And then I'm going to line it up with the score line on the white piece with the score line on the black piece, to make sure that I've got it in line. And then I'm going to glue this one on, like so. It's beginning to look like a cat now. There we go. Here's his nose. Light. Oh, no, it's not quite finished. Okay, give it a bit more time to catch and stick. So now we're going to decorate the face. Here is the nose. Again, it's got a tiny score line there, so you can see. And it goes that way, so these pieces can fit underneath. So I'm going to hold this. That fits there on that the largest point, and then you line it up with the score lines. Okay. The one side's taken but not the other. And we've got his mouth again. It's got a score line for you to follow, and it will bend. Can't seem to bend it at the moment. There we go, I got it. So, apply glue. Put his nose there, or his mouth, shall I say. Like that. I think his nose needs a little bit more glue on to get it to grip. Okay. If you prefer, you could colour them when you've finished. It's entirely up to you. And now we've got his eyes, and his eyes fit in there like that. So you can have him good or scary as you want. And that one goes there like that. And there we have our cat face. I've got the two little pieces here, which I do have trouble gripping at the moment. What I'm going to do, I'm going to colour them with a bit of pen. But this is just for quickness. If you want to use pro markers or any kind of pens, you can. You can even use googly eyes if you wanted to. It's entirely up to you. Right, so we're going to put that there like that. It's just to break up the white. And then we're going to put that one there like that. There we go, there's the head. Right then, so we're going to bring back the body, and we need to attach the base. So again, I've got a few pieces to score, and the base goes on like that, and that will be quite figurely. I'm going to do that last, or you can do that. So let's get on with it. Let's attach his head now to the body. So let's plenty of glue. And plenty of glue on the head. We want it to really stick. There's some score lines you need to line up, but I added a ribbon to the original one to cover the neck. I added a ribbon and a bow to cover the join of the neck, which I found a lot easier. Or you can add ribbon or a piece of wall with a bell on or something like that. Right, now we're going to attach the front legs. So it's up this part and just try it for now, but we want it to fit like that. So the base is on the floor. Okay, and we're going to do this one. So you just glue to that first score line at the top of the leg. I'll put plenty of glue on, and then we'll just fit that in and then attach it. Until the legs are attached at the front like that. Okay, so there we have our cat for now. So we'll move that to one side, and we have the tail. Now you don't need to attach the tail if you don't want to, because the tail is quite big. I'll show you the original one where the tail is quite large, as it's and it's a bit difficult to find space for him. But if you would like to attach the tail, it's 2 pieces on the files, but it's actually 3 pieces you put together, and you just do the score lines. Like that. And here we have another piece. And the final piece. Let's move the pen out of the way. So, okay, we're going to assemble the tail now. Okay, so we've got this piece with tabs on the one side, and this piece with tabs on both sides, and then we have this piece with no tabs, only 1, 2 there, 4 there. So we've got 2 on the end and then 2 on this side. So what we need to do is, this long piece attaches to there like that. So it attaches to there like that. Okay. So we'll get our glue out and start to glue it together. Try and fix it together. It is going to be a bit fiddly because it curves round. So we hold that a little bit. Hopefully it will hold. It will take quite nicely. We bend it, and now we can carry on bending the other pieces. So we've got this piece now. And fold that underneath. And hold that one, squeeze tight. While I'm holding that piece, I can be gluing this one. And as long as both score lines on each piece match up together, it should go together really nicely. So now I'm going to do my next one. Hold it together. And that one. That's it. And so on. And we've got some score lines here at the top of this bit, which I would think that would fit there like that, but I'm going to add on the other piece first. So we turn it over, as you can see, and now we're going to do another fiddly bit. See where these can go. I think that goes here. Does that bit fit there? Yes, it does. It's going the wrong way, so let's have another look. There we go, that's my piece. So it's always best to try the pieces before you actually put glue on the tabs. So we'll try with this one. And fit that one together there. Hold it tightly. And bend that back. I can see the other tab. I can put that glue on that one now. Just turn it round so I can hold it. So I can glue the other tab while I'm holding that one to stick. and so on. That's it. Oh. Okay, that's the other side on. Now we need to glue these tabs to this one now to close it up to give it the shape of the tail. So let's start off with that one. Oh, it's going to need a little bit of guidance. Okay, got that one. Let's hold it tight. That's it. Tuck that one in there now. So we can do the other tab. I can pinch them as I'm going round now. Just push those tabs in so as they don't catch. Oh, come on, that's it, we got it. Okay. Come on. There we go. We got another one. Pinch and try to push them into position. While we're doing that one. And the next one. Okay, and this one. Right, let's tuck that one in. So we're going to close it up now. That's it. And the last few tabs, I think we'll be able to do together. Tuck those in. Let's tuck those in before I close the last tab on the straight. Oh, come on. There we go. So let's give them a squeeze on the ends. And then we just got the other end to do. And there we go. Hold them together. And there we have the tail. Now, trying to figure out which end actually sticks to the cat. I would say that end, the thin end, sticks to the cat. Looking at the one I've already got, so the tail will fit like that. So we'll put that to one side for now, and we're going to have a go at doing his hat. Okay, so I've got all the pieces here labelled all up. Here we go. This one here, the decorative piece, I taken from the book that the cat sits on. Now in one of the other videos I'll show you how to do the book, but it is quite straightforward. So I did cut a green, and then I thought, no, I'm going to have a purple one. So I've got a purple bottle to go on. Oh, wrong way. So that's going to fit like that. Okay then. So I've cut out 2 circles. One, they are identical. It's just to hide all the workings, the tabs, and make it look a bit more tidy. Right. There's no score lines on here, only on the edge here. So we've got the score line here, which is our... Is there a score line there? No, there isn't. What we're going to do, we're going to train this piece so this edge meets here. And we are going to glue it like that. I'm going to turn it into a cone like that. It looks like it doesn't want to. Can't remember how I've done that one there. Yeah, there is a little hole in it. I suppose because there's a little hole in it, you could put some flying bats or spiders hanging off the hat. So that's how we're going to get that to glue together. It's going to take a little bit of extra hold. So let's get some glue on. And I'm going to line it up to that score line there. And hopefully I'm going to see if I can hold it on the mat before it actually moves. Give it a little bit more support. Hold that down. It's actually a bigger hole there than what I wanted. But let's see if I can push it in. Make it hold. There we go. Come on. Play the game. Going in. There we go. Keeps popping out. Let's see if I can push it a bit better. Right, now these tabs are going to be folded outwards like that. Still hasn't taken for me, has it? See if I can push it back. This is the idea of training the paper. You find it easier to cooperate. Right, and this is going to go over the top there like that of your hat, and then we're going to glue all of these tabs to it. So if we do a couple to help train it, and then hopefully I can pull that little bit out once all these have stuck. And then I can see those two are stuck. Then I can lift these and add them. Oh, reaching out for my glue and it's not there. That's one stuck. That's got to be nice and stuck down. Okay. And then with the other piece, we're going to put it over there and it will conceal the workings. Oh, one of the cats has come into the room and is deciding to jump everywhere. So I'm putting glue around the edge, inside and outside. And now I'm going to put it onto the other ring now. And glue them securely. And there is the hat assembled. Now we're going to add the band. Okay. So I'm not going to glue the bottle yet until I am happy with where I'm going to put the green band. I'm happy there. That's good. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue on this bit here. That should hold it now. A little bit of glue on the purple underneath to stop it moving to the other side. That's it. And now I'm going to glue all of the band move my fingers out of the way. And I've got the back there, so I want the bottle to be about here. So I'll grab each side and adjust it to where I want it to be. And push it round. looks like that. And the decorative piece, which has still got some little pieces inside. Pop those out. I'm going to put that there like that. So I'm going to put little dabs of glue on tiny pieces like this. And then it can go there like that. Let's hold the pieces. Make sure they stick. That's it, there's his hat. Put that one up to one side. And now we're going to attach his tail. So the tail is going to be I said this side, didn't I? Let me just check. I think let me just check, sorry. Let me just check where the other part is. I actually used a hot glue gun. As you can see with the other cat, I've actually used a hot glue gun and attached the tail there. So that'll be better than actually using wet glue. So, and you've glued it on, so there you've had it. You can add on a ribbon around the neck with a bow or a bell. You can use wool if you wish, anything like that to hide the join of the head to the body. And there is your Halloween cat, and I hope you've enjoyed today's tutorial. And thank you for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial of the Halloween Witch's Cat from the Cutting Craftorium Trick or Treat USB. And if you would like this video, you could give it a thumbs up, that would be fantastic. And if you would like to subscribe to my channel, please do. I would really appreciate it. And until next time, thank you for watching and goodbye for now.